Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bass All Year channel. Thanks again for tuning in today for a special video. So a little over about 8.5 years ago in 2011, I was approaching my junior year of high school. I was in the summer and ICAST came to Orlando. It was around 2011. And I got an invite from one of my current sponsors back then, which was Steve Custom Scents, which is this sweet stuff right here. Stinky Bait, which is basically a gel formula fish scent. This stuff is the bomb, man. Doesn't really have a crazy scent to it, but really helps mask human scent and, you know, just gives you that type of advantage. But anyways, been digging through here, kind of working on my room, rigging up some rods, cleaning up, and preparing for a couple different stuff which you'll see in some new videos. I was digging through and I found my first ever fishing tournament angler resume, fishing resume, first one I ever made. This is back before the days that social media completely ran the entire industry. Let's face it, social media is what fishing is today. When you've got pros out there making videos every single day, social media is the deal. So this is back before that was kind of the thing, you know. I had a Facebook page back then. Some of you OG Bass All Year guys kind of remember the public open groups that we'd have every night. You know, we'd get home from school and talk fishing. What better way to spend your 15 and 16-year-old evenings than this is literally what I would pass out when I got invited to ICAST. I thought it was like the coolest thing. I thought it was like something serious. This is literally the resume I went and made. Now, I didn't know how to make a resume. So we're gonna get behind the camera now so you can see junior tournament angler Connor McIlvaney. You can read along with me. Personal facts. Hi, my name is Connor McIlvaney. I'm 16 years old and reside in Orlando, Florida. I'm currently enrolled at West Orange High School and will be starting my junior year this August. My dreams consist of pursuing a professional career in the bass fishing world, competing full-time in the FLW series. No one in my family or past ancestors have a history of fishing, so I've taught myself as many skills as I can with the help of other resources. I host my own online fishing show, which branches out to many different websites, including Bass Videos Daily, Bass All Year, and YouTube. My show is called Bass All Year, and I mainly film fishing at lakes around my area here in Florida, like the Butler Chain, West Lake Toho, East Lake Toho, and many, many more. So as I stated before, I didn't really know how to make a resume. I literally remember going on Wikipedia, kind of figuring out how to make a resume. And I remember talking to some guys that were, you know, close with some people in the industry. They were saying make it flashy, you know, make it eye-catching. So of course I went about and added some lime green and blue, some couple photos. So it's pretty cool that I actually still have a copy of it. And then on the bio here, I was born... Okay, so funny backstory real quick. This is I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was actually born in Burlington County, New Jersey. I didn't know where I was born until I joined the Army. And when I got to boot camp, they kind of go over your processing paperwork in the event you get hurt or whatever. I don't know. It's like medical record stuff. And I had to hand over my birth certificate. I remember her telling me to like digitally sign on the computer. I remember seeing it, birthplace, Burlington County, New Jersey. I was like, I didn't even know that. Like family date, graduating boot camp, I'm like talking to my mom about it. I don't know, is that like popular for you to know what your birthplace was? I didn't know my birthplace until I was 18 years old. So. But anyways, this says when I was 9 years old, my family and I moved to Florida. This is where my fishing career started. Fishing the small retention ponds around my development got me hooked on the sport. I've been fishing now for 7 years and competitively for 3 years with great success. I fish in a high school trail called Team Sport Fishing Association and Fishers of Men, as well as OAB, Ocoee Amateur Bassmasters, which I'm the vice president of now. I love this sport and competition involved in it. Here's the next page here. At the top says Junior Tournament Angler, Connor McIlvaney, 16 years old, Orlando, Florida. Kind of go over some stats. Favorite lake, East Lake Toho and the Butler Chain. East Lake is definitely not my favorite lake anymore. Favorite techniques to fish, topwater and sight fishing. That hasn't changed. Favorite structure to fish, Kissimmee grass, offshore hydrilla. Definitely has not changed. Biggest bass is 11.7 on Lake Ingram. Still stands to this day. Biggest bag in a tournament is 20.59 pounds on the Butler Chain. Still stands today. But the only thing, biggest bass in a tournament is 7.12. I was able to beat that this year on Lake Talquin. Gambler event up here. Tournament trails, those were the events I fished back then. Awards and accomplishments, look at all that. Letting them know I was running that high school fishing game. So my washed up tournament high school career, here I am, that 24-year-old looking back on my glory days, right? Hopefully I don't turn into that dad that's like, you gotta compete with me. This page says the current sponsors, which are the two best companies I think I've ever worked for, which is Vinter Baits and Steve Custom Scents. Steve is still producing stuff. I don't really know if he's on the same level. Vinny and DJ, Mike, everybody up at Vinter Baits shout out to you guys. Really hope you come across this video again. I know everybody that's my age now, growing up with winter baits, with stuff that we were able to get from you and custom orders, I think literally changed the sport for back then. And I really kind of miss the way fishing and the YouTube game was back in 2012 and 11, so it's kind of cool to look back. And the last page just says like goals and objectives. Trying to compete professionally and gain sponsors to market and everything. So that's like the full resume. And dude, I probably passed out 150 of these. That's back when ICAST was about marketing and growing yourself and growing the sport. Now I think it's more of just going there with a camera in your face and showing everyone on Instagram what you're doing. And then some like certificates for qualifying for like the state fishing tournaments and stuff. So that's how we did it in 2011, 2012. Man, I sound like a grandfather. Pat, Dad, this is how we did it. But that's how we got it done. Yeah, fishing has really changed the dynamics of gaining sponsors and everything. It's definitely taken a complete 180 degrees of what I remember growing up. So just figured I'd show you guys that. It's a pretty cool, fine little gold piece that I found. Definitely gonna put this away in my little paper safe keeper down here. Hold on to it for good memories and look back on it, and that way I can tell my son that he has big shoes to fill, right? No, I'm not that guy. Appreciate y'all tuning into this channel again today. Hope you guys hit that thumbs up and that subscribe. Stick around here for some awesome bass fishing action coming your way. A lot of kayak stuff and a lot of kind of like building fishing racks stuff. I don't know, a lot of cool tackle things coming your way. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. Get out there, stay safe. We'll see you out there on the water. Take it easy, y'all.